I'm pretty sure old Bendy here, I didn't need this one anymore. I upgraded to this one that's actually the right height for my computer. In this video, Jasmine and I will be looking at this. A box of old retro crud. And Jasmine will be trying to determine what exactly it is.
What is this?
Let's go. Oh, and hang around to the end because we're going to discover exactly what this little sucker here is. All right, let's dive into the box. Jasmine, select your first item from the box.
I want to go with Chunky Boy here.
The Chungus. All right, we'll detach it and move it out to here. So this one, what do you propose or suppose that this is all about here?
So I see these bits.
Y'all.
I think they might charge or plug into something.
They have sockets. They might plug something.
Yes.
Yep.
So there's a wheel. It turns.
Yells.
These things look like dials, but they don't turn.
No.
This thing exists. There's a shiny bit here. I have absolutely no idea.
All right. So a lot of the gear that we have here goes inside computers. So what do you think this would do inside a computer?
I don't know.
So this one actually has 3 different outputs. So these are what plug into your monitors. This is a DVI.
So what's a video card?
A video card. This is what actually takes your computer signals and sends them out to your computer monitor. So without a video card, a computer can't actually send out its signal to a screen. So these were very important back in desktop computers. Inside your laptops, they are just inside. So they're just part of your overall laptop.
Why are there spiky bits here?
So that's the circuit board. Now, this is where you're going to start testing my
spiky
knowledge.
bits.
But this is a circuit board. These are chips. These are someone's going to correct us in the chat in the comments. Cap stands or something like that.
Something.
There's fuses and things on here. Yeah, this is where you're going to find. I know what these do. I don't know what they're made of. So we'll throw that over the shoulder.
You just probably broke it.
What about this one? What does this do?
It's got a few little bumpies back here, but not a lot of bumpies. It's got some barcodes. Do you want to scan them? You scan them. Netgear.
There you go.
That sure. It says adapter. Is it an adapter?
It's an adapter. What do you think you plug into it? What does it adapt? This one's
A
a bit of a weird one.
computer? Like the other one?
This is actually a wireless card, a Wi-Fi adapter. So yeah, that's where you plug in your antenna, and this is what you would use for
Fascinating.
Wi-Fi.
I thought it was wireless. You have to plug something in?
You have to plug an antenna into it, and you have to plug it into a computer. But then it gives your desktop computer wireless capability, which is pretty cool. This is another card. What do you think this one does?
Chippies. I like chippies.
Do you like to eat chippies? Let's get
Yes.
let's get a close up of this one.
Close up. So I see shiny bit here, and more of those little thingies. Can we check the back? They got some spiky bits.
Does it say? Can you cheat? Can you read what it says?
Why 101, 102?
See, this is what we had to do back in the day. You had to know what all these stuff did when you plugged it into your computer. So this one is a network card. So this
network
card. So this is how you can network up a bunch of computers to other things and connect to the internet. Or back in the day, you'd connect up multiple computers to each other via a network. This is an RJ45 network card. Throw it over the shoulder.
Stop throwing stuff.
Why not? Here's a Chungus.
Ooh, Chungus.
This one's an interesting one. It's red, so it goes faster. We know that. What do you
Yeah.
think this does? You know any of these plugs?
Can I read what they say?
Yeah.
There's like little bits of writing on here. Audio out, audio in, AV in, 8 in, and remote.
That could be telling you
Fascinating.
things. What do you think it does? What is this?
It's an audio. If there's something related to audio, that's
Something
for sure.
related to audio.
It's a speaker, one of those things.
Yeah,
but
close. It does have a sound card in there. It's actually a TV tuner card. So for computers, you can actually
computers?
plug this in and you can hook this up to like your antenna and you can actually watch TV on your computer. And this
oh my
was pretty
god!
revolutionary
Isn't
back
that
in the
just
day.
called Netflix?
Yeah, right. These days you just stream everything directly to your computer. But back in the before time, in the long ago, we would do that. By the way, what should we do with all this stuff? Because I don't use this in my computers. We should box all this stuff up and sell it. If anyone watching wants to buy any of this, then go ahead and do that. eBay.
Sell it on eBay.
What the heck is this and why has it got a bent
Okay,
top on
it's
it?
got a bunch of little chunky bits. I don't know what they're for. It's got some more chippies and some more knobbies. Let's check the side of it.
Yeah, what do you plug into that?
TV out. Okay, so this is related to TV.
Yeah. So this is actually the same as this. These are both video cards. They just have different sorts of outputs. Both of them have an FS video out.
Oh, I
Both
didn't
have
read-
VGA
I
out,
didn't read
but it
those
doesn't
other
have that one
things on the
there. And
first
this
one.
is actually a half height one, but I had to fold it
Half
down
of the
to fit it into a
height.
computer that I had at one point because so that's the jankiness of my handiness. You know how I didn't know what all the things were called before?
Yeah.
That was it. And the interesting thing is that this one has a fan, as you saw before.
So
that
it's a fan.
spins around to keep the chip cool on there. This one has what's called a heat sink, which is a passive
So it
cooling
keeps it
thing.
heated.
Well, no, it's a heat sink, meaning it should it gets rid of heat. It sinks the heat away into I don't know.
Sinks.
Doesn't
A
matter.
sink is
But it's
something
called
you
a
wash
heat
your
sink,
hands in.
and it keeps it cool. So there you go, a couple of video cards there. Old
Stop.
school ones.
Don't throw it. Put
No,
it
don't
down
throw it.
gently. Put it down gently.
Chuck.
That
No,
was
these
a
have been
gentle
these have
put.
been knocking around for a while there. This one you may actually know because these plugs
Okay.
might be familiar to you. What do you think this card does?
Well, these plugs are the ones I use to plug in the charger when I charge my phone.
Yars. Do you know what they're called?
USB
Yeah.
C D E F G A
These
B.
are actually USB A. This is a USB 2.0 card from
Ooh,
quite a while
2.0
ago.
means
Got a
better.
little VIA chip on there. So this is computers used to only come with a few USB ports, sometimes only one or two. So you'd have to add a card. You have to plug in an additional card into your computer to get additional USB ports. And this one gave me 4 extra USB ports on my computers back in the day. What else have we got in here?
Who knows? Mysterious
This should get
box.
pretty easy. For some reason, I have all of these ones
Wow.
based on what we've already looked at. What's
There's
this?
Series BIOS. It says Series BIOS.
It does. So what is this?
I don't
Let's take
know.
a closer look. We'll zoom in and focus on
It says Vanta. What does Vanta mean? It's got one of those sink
Yeah, heat sink.
heaters.
It's got a heater on there to make sure it's nice and hot.
It's got a
But
heat
based on
sinker.
that plug, looking at that plug, what is it going to be? Because what have we?
It was the same plug as the other one. Can I find it?
Yeah. So what were those things?
Ooh.
What
It
were
was
those ones?
this one.
Yeah.
And these ones were. They were these ones.
They were things. They're video cards. So
Video cards,
we
that's
call
what
them
I was
video
trying to
cards or
say,
video
totally.
adapters. So the reason I have so many is back in the day, and some people still do this. You had to upgrade your video card at a regular basis because.
So that's why you had little ones and big ones.
Well, yeah, and that's why you'd have ones that cost more and more. So if you're playing games, so you're a Sims 4 fan. If you were playing The Sims back in the day, you probably Sims 1, you might have needed to upgrade your video card to make sure that you could play it properly. This one's a weird one. I think even a
Did
lot
you
of
play
people...
Sims 1?
I did play Sims 1 and Sims 2
Wow.
and Sims 3. And
Sims 4?
passed the baton. I didn't play much Sims 4 because you took over my computer and you
Yeah.
played that. So this one here. This one, I only just remembered the other day what this is because it's
Okay.
a bit of a weird connection.
It
And
has.
if you're watching here, if you're watching along, guess before I reveal it what exactly it is.
So it's got these things on it. They're sharp.
They're bent. I don't know that it
Kind
would
of
be
bent.
super functional anymore.
And there's these bits and some chippies.
Delicious.
And
Are they
that's
crinkle cut or
something.
straight cut?
they look pretty crinkly.
Mostly because it's been stored in a box for all this time.
And there's this bit and on the back. Lot number.
Lot number.
It's a lot
Why
number.
is it a lot number? Is it like
I
a
don't
different-
know.
That's weird. Yeah. So this one is for plugging in hard drives, but this is a SCSI card,
Squishy.
which was SCSI, and I think it stood for Serial Computer Something Interface.
I like cereal.
Cereal? Yeah. I'm so super cereal. So yeah, all of these are PCI cards, which
That
which
stands
people would
for?
use. Personal Computer Interface.
Oh, good job. I
don't
thought you
know.
didn't know that.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
that.
you guessed.
I'm totally guessing. But that's the fun. That's the fun of looking at these sort of things. Oh, look. How many video cards did I have?
That one's
another
got a
one here.
different type of
That's
sink
got
heat.
just a DVI. I think this one I used to replace.
It's got a different sink heater.
I'm pretty sure old Bendy here, I didn't need this one anymore. I upgraded to this one that's actually the right height for my computer because,
Okay.
I didn't want old Bendy here.
Old Bendy.
Old Bendy. But yeah, they
But
were
it's a
both
different
video cards.
type of sink heater.
It is a different type of sinking heater.
I call it a sync heater.
We've
'cause I
already
don't-
done it.
because
We've
I
already got a
already
network
know
card.
what
For
my
some reason,
stuff-
I have another network card there.
You
I think they
don't.
were different speeds.
You have too many things.
All
and
right, now
stuff.
we'll grab these because these are both the same sort of thing. But oh, look at those!
I want them.
Fancy schmatches. What do you think they are? You're gonna make some earrings out of them, I reckon. That'd be cool.
Ooh, that'd be cool. They're a bit
let's,
big for me though.
Let's zoom. We'll go with one at a time. We'll zoom in on one so you
Yes.
can take a close look at this sucker. What do you think this is? Does it have? There you go. It's in focus. Does it say anything on there? It's got some writing on there, doesn't it? People are going to be able to read that.
B6 to UR.
You sunk my battleship.
Whatever.
You sunk my Scrabble ship. You need to. Clean it up.
Warranty void if removed.
Oh, quick! Let's remove it. So these are. Do you want to have a guess?
They got a lot of chips on them.
They do a lot of chips. So they'll be storing lots of things. When you need to remember something, you need lots of chips. So these are memory modules. These are what they call RAM, random access memory modules. You would stick these in, and the more memory your computer had, the more things it could run at once. And the weird thing is that if we try and look at this one is a 2 gigabyte. Okay, that's not bad. I didn't realize I had a 2 gigabyte stick of memory there. And this one here is also. So these are a pair of 2 gigabytes. So a computer I had at one
4.
point. Yeah.
I can do maths.
2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. So yeah, we had a couple of sticks of memory there that apparently may still be working. So maybe people need this retro gear again. I'll put it in the box. And maybe we sell this as a bulk lot on eBay because clearly
else is
it doesn't
in
get
there?
used anymore. The other stuff here is a bit consumery, like that's a little bit boring. But I'll show this last one because this is interesting, and this will relate to a piece of kit that we'll be taking a look at in the future here on the channel. So, do you have any idea what this is and
It's got
why it
some
exists?
ports you can plug stuff into.
Similar to USB, but these
USB.
are FireWire. So it says it's a 3.1394. So this is
1394. That's when you were born.
That's I know I'm that old. So this is a FireWire
That's how old
card,
this
and
stuff
this
is.
actually is for plugging into laptops. Old laptops had this PCM
I have a laptop.
CIA slot. You do, but your laptop doesn't have one of these because USB.
Why not?
USB took over from these. These are what are called PC cards or PCM CIA.
You got a PC.
I got a PC. This is how you'd plug
And a
in
Mac.
your video cameras back in the day because they would use FireWire as opposed to USB. So we'll throw that away. Should we grab this? There's a little bag. in here.
Yes, it's another little bag.
I think this bag has.
It's
a lot
probably
of the
full
same
of
stuff.
memory cards. I think I saw a bunch of memory cards
So,
in there.
yeah, now that you know, oh yeah, look, it is. It's my collection of. It's my
And they're in
collection
cases
of RAM.
too.
I know. So we've got some old
Yeah, that's a lot.
and new memory here. So yeah, it's probably in very bad condition. Some of these have been kept in their
been kept in
OG
cases.
boxes. So,
These will be sell for even more.
So this one here is a 1 gigabyte of PC. I don't even know. I can't even read that one.
And this one
but
here
yeah,
is
some of these are for laptops.
2.6V.
Some of these are for laptops, and some of these are so old. The smaller ones here would have very, very small capacities. So
Chippies.
if I take a look at this one, it is.
I want this one.
This is 256 megabytes. So you need 4 of these
This
just
is
to make a
64
gigabyte.
megabytes.
And that's an HP chip. This one here is
I have 64 megabytes. Daddy.
64. Oh, so that's
I
probably
got
going to be
64.
the smallest that we have because back in the old days, let's take a look in here.
As you
People would
say,
remember
how many
these.
megabytes
This
you got?
was, yeah, PC
I got one
133
here.
class 3, 64 megabytes.
I found a
of
1
RAM.
gigabyte. Oh my
Oh,
god.
1 gig. That's that's one from a laptop, I believe. But yeah, I have all of these memory, and as you can see, I
Bring
don't
these
use them.
ones back.
Here's
'Cause
the,
these ones are related. to
yeah, there you go.
these.
They should be in the
should
pack
be
with
with-
those
yeah.
ones. And this little one here is
It's a
from
little baby!
This little baby one from yeah, what's that say it is? I can't even read it.
I can read it. I have good.
2
I have
gigabytes.
good
So
eyesight.
2 gigabytes of RAM from a laptop, which I think was probably before I updated, because every time
Wow.
you upgrade, the old RAM just kind of sits there as things. So there you go. There's
And now we have iOS 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and etc.
not past 15, but
bum.
thanks for playing. This one was wrapped up in its nice little foil packet. So,
We've got to put it back in its nice little foil
No,
packet then.
I use these anti-static bags that you got with everything. So this warranty void and manufacturer 1998. So yeah, that definitely qualifies for 90s tech. So yeah, still let us know. Do you have your own bag of old memory chips if you're a former computer geek. Kind of glad that I just have the Mac now, that I don't have to do any of this with. People say that you can't repair your computers these days and it's a bad thing. I kind of think it's okay, because anyone that's had to plug things in, turn it off and on, and then realise that it's not working, probably knows the pain. Should we check out the one last weird device that we have here?
I have no idea what it is.
So this one is
Don't tell me what
special.
it is. I want to guess.
Okay. So what is this, and what does it do?
Gimme, gimme.
Open it up.
Open. Why won't it open anymore?
It's got a little thing on the side there.
Ah,
Velcro
Velcro.
for the win.
So it's got this. I just turned it on.
You did.
Fascinating.
Can you open it? Is that?
Am I
what's in
breaking
there?
it?
Probably. Hey.
Batteries.
It's got some batteries.
It's got some Polaroid
Ah.
batteries.
Nice. All right. So it's battery powered. Do you know what this may have held back in the
Ow.
day? What sort of size does this look like?
Looks like the size you crushed my finger. Yum yum yum. Well, I see it's got one of these. This is like a headphoney type thing. 'cause this is
Yeah,
what
phony McRing-ring.
headphones used for thing.
Yeah.
This got a pocket, so I can obviously keep stuff in it.
Mm.
Was there once stuff in this? Is there supposed to
Not
be
really.
anything?
No, it doesn't come with stuff, but you can put stuff in there. And there was these little clips. Hold a bit
What
of a
is
secret.
supposed to
We've
be-
lost the little bits that go in here, because this
What is
was
supposed to be-
originally a CD player holder plus a CD
CD
holder
player
plus
holder
a. Why do you
plus
think
a
it has that
CD
connected to it?
holder. It's a headphone set.
Yeah, so it's also a speaker. So the reason that this is cool is that you could put your CD
Out loud.
player in here. Yeah, oh
Says
yeah,
out
out loud. There you go. So there's the TDK battery operated. So before there was Bluetooth, well before you had a Bluetooth speaker, you could use something like this, the TDK out loud. So
What music did
I
you
would
play
put,
on it?
I would put in here, back in the 90s, I'd play like Nirvana and Pearl Jam. So it would have the little sleeves that I've taken out here at some stage that you'd put in there. You've got your CD player that goes in there. You plug that in and then it goes. So should we try this? Should we see if I can plug my iPhone in and see if this speaker is still actually functioning? So I tried to use my phone and then I realized that we're filming with my phone for the second camera angle. So I'm going to come in here and grab some music. So this is my song "Work in Progress," and we'll give it a play here on Jasmine's phone. Thanks, Jasmine, for letting.
When did I say you're allowed to use my phone?
I assumed it. It was my old phone anyway.
Yeah, go find.
So the cool thing about this is you would have seen it has these little kajiggers here. You can tighten these little bits of Velcro, and then it actually stands up like this. So that's why it has. You were saying, why can't you completely open it? That's
It's
the reason
pretty
why.
big for a speaker.
Well, yeah, and it had to hold because it had to hold CDs. So it held like 24 CDs, so 12 on each side, plus your
Yeah,
CD
that's
player,
tight.
plus that. So you'd have your CD player in there. You'd plug this into your CD player, but because we don't have a CD, do you know what a CD is? Do we need to go right back to that?
You know what a CD is? Come on.
Oh well, you know what? Have you ever played a CD? Maybe. No, you played DVDs back in the day. You would
Yeah.
have used DVDs. No, wait, did we turn this on?
The DVD is the
I don't think we turned it on.
No, it's not.
Can you flick that switch and turn the sucker on?
And power
No.
on.
There you go. So it's green. The batteries have been in this for a few years, but it seems to have lit up green. So should we drum roll this? Let's crank the volume.
The CD is the music one, right?
Yes, the CD is the music one and the DVD is the
Drum
video
roll,
one. Yay!
please!
Turn the volume up to full. It's recognised it as headphones. And let's see what sort of sound this thing's going to pump out.
Didn't turn on. Ah,
Okay.
I mean, it works.
So, how would you describe the audio quality of that playing?
Just play a bit more. There's your answer.
So, when you turn it up, yeah, it really starts rumbling. So, at low volume, it's okay. If you had a CD, you can feel it kind of vibrating there. Like, take a feel of that. So there's a couple of speakers in behind here, but they're very thin.
vibrating.
Here's the thing, like these days, obviously if you've got a phone, you can just play it through the
That's
phone,
the same volume.
which sounds about the same. But look, you do get a little bit more bass from the speaker when it's plugged in there. It's a little bit... But it's also not got a lot of treble. It's very mid-rangey and very kind of...
Fuzzy vibrate.
Yeah. So, look, it was an interesting concept at the time. I don't know how many of these that they actually sold, but it's keeping you up.